one.
Oh god, you were thinking it just like I was. You know it.
Anyways,
I'm not touching that one.
all right, everybody, welcome.
We're on the internet. Be afraid. You just touched my child.
And muting Discord while I do my intro. All right, guys, welcome in. Welcome to the Realm Walkers, where I am the Dungeon Master. And the group of misfits that I have that are my players. They can't hear me right now, and it's quite marvelous. But welcome in, everyone. We're going to go ahead and get started, and as we get started, there will be no, we won't really be talking with chat, as we're going to be getting into the game, getting situated, doing some RP. Tonight is going to be a shorter night. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. And I'm back.
He
Welcome
raced up the
back.
street, didn't he?
No, I deafened Discord so I could do my intro.
I'm gonna put this fire on that one, sorry guys.
Well, it's a good thing because you definitely would have been accessory to murder had you not.
Or possibly.
No surprise. But anyways, Data.
Here we go then. Previously on the Realm Walkers. After dispatching the corrupted druids and discovering a troubling note among the bodies, the party returned to Azure Raven, who rewarded them with a bounty of equipment and information. Accompanied by Vera, they made their way back to the Mages Association, fully intending to break down the force field and one of the soul stones they carried. Upon arriving, though, they found that the place had returned to a semblance of normality, with several artifacts having been seized from the attacking force. At this point, Vera asked to see these artifacts. After experimenting with a particularly deadly wand in a special testing room, she decided that it needed to be destroyed. This proved easier said than done, and eventually Vera began transforming into an incredibly powerful, demon-like form, with the intent of unleashing an enormous amount of energy. With seconds to spare, the wards between the testing room and the rest of the building were put back up, and Vera unleashed a powerful blast that broke through all the wards and knocked everyone but Shiara unconscious. We joined them in the aftermath of that event.
Ow!
So yes, you are all back up and conscious. You have been talking a minute. You have seen that the head mage got scared with Vera. After scared that it was her that caused everything that happened.
Didn't she transform or something at some point too?
Twice,
She's already
yes.
back.
Yeah.
She's already back to normal.
I got her to
Guys, I have a suspicion it's not even her final form.
God fucking damn it. I'm not mad.
Let's
I'm
not
just-
forget. Let's not
No,
forget.
Now I'm not gonna
Lekka started to
apologize.
chew her out.
Yeah, she did.
I'm not gonna apologize on the grounds that that was inevitable.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Lekka is mad. I remember that bit.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, I was chewing her out.
Honey?
Oh, I think that's when I was hiding my shell, waiting for her to get lasered.
Not surprised.
But yeah, I pretty much said my piece.
Okay. Anybody else want to do anything before we
I
move
mean-
on?
I take out a pooper scooper and get to work.
A scooper pooper?
There's literally no mess around anywhere.
Vera waved her hand and made everything better.
Again.
She fixed everything.
Double check my pants.
You're in a shell. You have no pants.
Guys, you told me this show was PG-13.
He has like
Wait.
a loincloth.
I was gonna
I'd
say.
rather not think about that.
Not too late. It's in your brain.
Gonna say this
I touched
technically, as a turtle, The shell covers all that.
Good.
You must either remove it from your brain or become a turtle slayer.
Anyways, before this goes further,
Again.
So one is done, and who has the crystals? Did we already hand them to her?
That is a good
Did
question.
we
the soul stone, only one of them was actually brought, and you guys still have them. We'll have it.
I'm pretty sure at the end of it we opened the bag and she grabbed it, right?
No.
Without-
Nope. She never needed to because everybody was already back to normal.
No. I remember it was in. I can't remember who had it, but I remember it was in a bag and she grabbed it without like grabbing the bag. She actually grabbed the stone because none of us ever touch it. She did.
That was from a previous episode.
I have that in my notes recently, but okay.
Well, I think we were just afraid to pick it up, so we like scooped it into the bag. But didn't she like nullify it somehow that we can touch it now?
Yeah, that's why I was like, I'm pretty sure she did something. I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
I-
before
I-
you
I
I
came to the
remember us still
mages,
being
though.
like, "No, fuck that, we're not touching it."
That was
Yeah.
before you came to the mages, though.
Oh,
No.
And you still put it in the bag because you were still wary of it from what it did to Vinnick.
I mean,
Everybody was leery of what it
Yeah.
did to Vinnick.
Yeah.
alright,
Especially
who
Vinnick.
has it? I don't remember who has it.
Not I.
I think Lekka does.
No.
Please tell me we didn't lose track of the thing.
It's probably me. I have it in my notes. But
I
I don't have.
That,
'cause I
that thing
normally
is a
write
very
down
bad
who
thing
has
to
it.
lose track of.
I normally write down.
Hey,
who
hey,
has
hey,
it,
hey.
so I think it might be me.
I distinctly
Okay.
remember that before I could even say my 2 cents worth as to who should have their hands on it, it was immediately said that I was not to.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. We knew
For-
to keep it away from you.
Everyone knew that one.
I'm not a complete psychopath.
I'm just
I have
staring
it.
at you.
I have a cat on my lap.
Not surprised.
All right.
Make
So
sure
I,
you fat get down.
so I hand the bag to Vera.
Okay. Sorry, gone. She takes the bag and waves it, and it's gone.
All right.
She put it in her ring.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Playing D&D, Mom. God.
Like,
I'm-
stop playing with the kitty on stream.
Why?
Okay. Vera looks to you all. Shall we go talk to the head mage?
Maybe we should also let him know what his young idiot
Ow.
did.
Like I
I
said,
blame
shall we
Ave
go
for that,
talk to the
actually.
head
we did
mage?
discuss that, yeah.
Do you want down?
She
Come on
gave
down.
minor what happened, a quick rundown. It wasn't a full briefing to him. But yeah. But as she was saying, is shall we go talk to the head mage?
After you.
Right?
Right.
Only because I forgot what we're actually doing anyway. Yes. Let's go.
It's been a few
It's been like a
days.
month.
It's like
It's
in
been a couple
character.
weeks, unfortunately.
It's been a hot.
I like
It's
this place.
okay.
So we are now back to the first level of the library.
Does
Technic-
anybody else see the owl?
What owl?
what?
Look on the ground
Well, yeah.
by the
Did you not
desk.
notice that before?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, cool. I never saw that before.
I just
Did
look
that
up and I
happen
just
before?
see
I swear
Az
it was.
staring.
Wasn't that there before?
Yeah.
Yes, it was there.
Yeah. Okay. I was about to say because I'm pretty sure I noticed that before. Okay.
I'm pretty certain it was there before too. I just don't think I
But
ever
we were looking at
noticed.
characters and stuff, probably.
Yeah,
We were also noticing a very distinct lack of presence.
Everyone.
people.
Period.
I whispered to Gherkin, I bet the water is all nice and warm right now.
I know, right? I've been like peeking back at it this entire
Oh,
time.
why are you right there, cat? You're blocking me from
Wait,
being able
where?
to.
You are now at the stairs right now.
Oh, there we are. I was looking at the bottom. Sorry. Go ahead.
Well,
Come
yeah,
on.
no, I I switched you back over to the page where you had last were, and so it kept you there.
No, I was zoomed in, so I didn't see anybody. That's the
Ah.
yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
But yes, as you come up from the second level, even though it's going down into the ground, you walk up and you see the head mage and 3 other mages with him.
We'll be in deep trouble right now.
Vera just looks to the party to go first.
Oh,
Gherkin puts his
goody.
finger on his snoot.
Oh. Nose goes.
I put my finger on my nose, following.
Wait. Here's a better question. Who's better at diplomacy?
Shit.
Not
I
me.
did diplomas.
No, wait.
No.
That absolutely is Vinnick. That is absolutely Vinnick of our group, not me.
What?
Because
Vinnick is the diplomat.
Yeah.
I have a +6 in persuasion
Let her do it. Let her do it.
because I have an 18 in Shaw.
Okay, what I thought you said was not what you said. I'm not
Oh.
gonna.
What
I
did
don't-
you think I
I
said?
have an 18 in Shaft, and I was like, "Excuse me."
Judge her.
Oh my god.
What is this? Where'd you order that?
Oh my god.
Anywho, back to the story.
This is all canon. This is all canon. It's on stream.
We have good news and bad news. Good news is Juan's gone. Yay!
But that's also the bad news.
Yes.
Yeah,
Everyone
unfortunately,
almost died.
Yeah.
Some more good news. We're kind of okay, but not mentally. Yay!
So quick question, out of character.
Mm-hmm.
Why do we need to talk to the head mage again?
You
need to
had
figure out
stuff
what to
you
do with
wanted to
these.
talk to him about
Right.
beforehand.
Okay. I just needed to a reminder of what it is that we were here actually
Who
for.
also has the note and the token for the mages?
That's a
I think that's also me.
Yeah.
I just got this satchel on my hip that I just put everything in.
I believe it was kind of the firm understanding that if it's very important, I'm not allowed to handle it.
No, you're not. So I hand the token and the paper. Do I know the head mage? No.
It is
No, it'd be going to
What-
me.
this
Would
one.
I know?
You would, given that he was the first one down earlier.
Okay, I
And
was
the
like,
fact
because
that
if I
Vera had
wouldn't
talked
know.
to him, and he had talked to Vera specifically.
Okay, so I kind of like above. Lekka's like super short, right? Because I think I'm 5'8", 5'10". I'm like a taller.
Oh
I'm
shit!
taller
Yeah, Devin, let me drag you in. You weren't here last time we had a game. Give me a second.
I'm like, if I have to like show up somewhere else later, that's fine. I'm just curious.
No. You've been here.
Here,
You've been
what's going on?
super stealthy the whole
Yep,
time.
you've had a nat 20 stealth this entire time,
Nice.
Okay, so
but that's now gone.
I don't even know I'm here.
Yep.
I over Lekka's head. I hand the token and paper to the head head wizard. Sorry, I'm head.
Head mage.
I don't know. There you go.
Words are hard.
Words are hard.
I just have height as varies based on.
No, I'm just saying because I don't know what your height is in right now.
Did you just
Yeah.
make a Tinder profile for your character height?
No. Why?
It varies based on who I'm talking to.
No, based on the race that they are. I mean, I totally have in the description gender. Yes.
Yeah, but what's in your pants? Doom.
Everything.
Whatever I want at that moment in time.
Yep.
Gherkin, as you keep eyeing up the door behind the mages, the door is open on their own, and there's nobody behind them.
It's inviting you in.
Start like swaying back and forth, like slightly more excited. Still trying to pay attention. Being a good boy.
And
The head mage
Anne?
looks over to you.
no.
Just go. You've been given permission.
A very excited turtle toddles off into the distance.
Toddling toward.
Leave the people talk, you work to the people.
Oh,
Splash.
cat! No, get off of keyboard.
Keyboard cat. Keyboard cat.
You're a keyboard
you're off.
cat, man.
What?
You're a keyboard cat.
Okay. Is Vera still with us?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's right next to Lekka.
Oh, okay.
Ben.
So we have a
Okay.
problem that you may be able to help us with.
We hope they can help us with.
Well, they better be able to, otherwise
Did
we're
we?
wondering.
Okay. Out of game. Did we figure out? Are we here for the ley lines, or was that? Did we figure that out with the druids?
That was one of the things you were coming to look into.
Okay, that's what that was gonna have a question. I wasn't sure. Okay, so it was ley lines, and something about. I just have soulstone question mark. My notes are trash.
Trying to drain.
I should have
Drain them
watched-
safely. Yeah.
Oh my god. Do you guys want me to read my notes verbatim? Never mind, I'll do it.
No,
after.
no, no, no,
It's really bad.
No.
No.
We got it. I have my notes. It's just
You guys
I
are taking
wrote them
notes.
so.
You'll
wonderful
like this,
thing-
but it's not serious. It'll be after.
The wonderful thing about this being streamed and then posted up somewhere else means that we can actually go back and rewatch,
Yeah, but
which
That
I
requires-
totally should have done.
Yeah.
The most recent videos aren't up yet. I've been having a lot of computer problems trying to upload shit recently. Which is why I'm now streaming to YouTube, so it's just an auto saved.
Smart.
okay.
So that means
We have to ask
need-
about that and the Dragon King, right? We still have to ask about that because that's something to do with the ley lines.
But what was the original thing you were also trying to come talk about?
The soul stones.
destroying the soul stones. That was the very first thing we came here for. There was nobody here, so then we
Oh, it's right.
The
That ties it
world
all
tree.
together because they're trying to get the soul stones, and if they got their hands on both of them, they'd be able to resurrect the dragon. That's right.
Mm-hmm. The head mage is still just looking at you because you said we
I'm
have something you
writing.
might
Give
be
me-
able to help us.
Give me a second. I'm writing things.
The next sort of nudges Vera and be like, show him the stone. Show him the stone.
I don't have the stone.
Vera has the stone.
Vera has the stone.
Nudging Vera.
Oh.
Okay. She waves her hand. The bag is in her hand. She goes, here, and just tosses it to him.
Ah, careful. Oh, I'm gonna die.
Minnick visibly cringes.
You watch as it just starts floating over to him.
Of course it floats. Why
Because
wouldn't it?
as she went to throw it, she cast Mage Hand and used it to throw it, take it over.
Of course it floats. Why wouldn't it?
Magic. Hello. You're dealing with a
not
god.
Touching that one.
Nah.
Not touching that.
And you say never mind. Anyways, continue. As it gets to him, he takes the bag, looks inside. You see a surprised look on his face, and he looks up.
I think we both have puzzle pieces to a much bigger story. I think whom attacked you is after, well, we have two, but that is one of the soul stones.
All right.
They're attacking ley lines. Do you know anything about that?
We don't know if the cult of the Rising Sun was behind the ley lines either.
As soon as you
Yeah.
say Cult of the Rising Sun, his face goes white. By the way, this is an elderly human male. Long gray hair.
Oh, you have to give him a voice. I want him to talk like this.
No.
Okay, boomer.
I love old men, like old magey men. They're a little senile, just a little.
Basically, Gandalf is what you're looking at. But
I
you're
wanna
looking
hug-
at Gandalf the White.
The white or the gray? Ah, never
I just said.
mind.
You beat him to it.
Listen, I'm on a PTT over here, okay? Take time. You
I'll-
gotta put beers down, you gotta find buttons.
I'll be honest. I personally liked the gray better.
But I'm saying in the way he
And we
looks right
derailed
now.
again.
Anyways. God, this group is really bad at that. We all are.
Can you
Hey, do you guys see the distraction over there?
Anyways, you see him go white. Like he was
Of course he
already
does.
pretty white because he almost never leaves. He almost
was
never
already
goes
pretty-
outside.
Pale.
But we
because-
visibly can tell a
True.
mood change.
Oh yeah, he goes from being pale to
sickly.
everything is going to hell pale.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I don't like that look.
That face scares me.
That's always a bad face. That means we're all gonna die.
I mean, we
I'm-
pulled through worse.
I'm not even 200 yet.
How do you think I feel?
He looks around and he casts a spell. And once he's done with his spell, which takes about 20-30 seconds, a shimmering dome, opaque dome, forms around you all.
How does it form? Does it just come into being, or does it like come down from the roof like a curtain?
It comes up from the ground, actually.
Is Gherkin in the dome?
No, Gherkin's way outside the dome.
I'm way outside the dome,
Okay.
The dome
but
is
I'm
surrounding
clearly getting concerned over this dome.
Okay, let's be clear with Gherkin. He's the muscle. He doesn't need to be involved in the smart people stuff.
Gherkin does not do the talky talk.
No, that's why the mage
He
kind
does.
of
He does
tell
the
that and
smashy
said go.
smashy.
By
And
the
big
way,
white.
you haven't learned his name yet, which is why I keep calling him the mage leader. Basically, told you to go because he could tell that you didn't give a shit.
Please tell me his name is Themage Leader.
What are the other three doing right now?
They're looking at him confused.
Oh, they don't know what's going on. What about the one that's
give me one
behind
second, you guys.
Vera?
Also very confused, even more so. The one
what is
that
Vera?
was helping you is
Right.
super low on the totem pole.
Okay, all right, good to know.
It's his job is literally to help people in the library, and because it was Vera, was the only reason he even went with you. Otherwise, he would have just directed you where to go.
Hmm.
Yes.
Oh, who is breathing? Lekka.
Hmm?
It was either you or you were just like hardcore breathing into your mic,
Was
Oh, you're-
I?
or your cat was.
No.
Cat, blame the cat.
I could, but she's not on my lap.
It's
Well,
always the cat.
Okay.
Okay, dome coming down. What's going on?
Dome.
It's coming up from the ground, and as soon as it's covering you all, you can't fully see out. It is opaque. It's not. You can't see out of it. It's just the fog glass that people put in bathrooms and stuff.
Yeah.
Basically, kind of like that.
Frosted glass. Okay.
Translucent.
What is Binks doing?
Sitting there, waiting
Is
on
he
you.
calm?
Oh, so
Yeah.
all I would know is that I don't hear anybody anymore. I won't know there's an actual barrier there unless I saw it going up.
Oh no, you see it going up because you can't fully see in either. It's
I'm not
foggy.
actually watching. I'm like eyes closed, like I'm trying to listen. That's about it. So
Oh,
basically,
okay.
from my perspective, everything will just go quiet. But like, if I look, will I actually see like a shimmery barrier thing there, or is
Yes.
it just like
If you
completely
look,
transparent?
you see it. If you
Okay.
otherwise you
Okay, just making sure.
it's as if you were outside of a bathroom trying to look in
Yeah.
through a
Okay,
window.
I got it.
If Binks is
And not
calm,
get
then I'm not.
arrested.
I won't be too worried.
Binks is calm right now.
All right, then then I'm good.
More or less. Ave.
I'm not good then.
Wait, why?
We're in.
You said more or less.
Well, I was saying
No.
to the circle.
Yeah, I just drew a circle on
Oh,
it.
you drew that. Okay, it was same color.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why I thought it was him.
Yes, that was me. I drew circle because I am smart.
But yeah, no, everything. Binks is completely fine. Just waiting on you to give an order.
Vidic looks around at the dome and looks back at the head mage and it's like, clearly, I said something that interested you.
He looks to the three behind him and to the one behind Vera. None of you will speak a word of anything that is said here. If you do, your head shall be mine and mine alone.
Bringing out dress.
All four of them are now a little scared.
Good.
Oh no, Gherkin, keep headphones on.
I don't think he can hear you. But the four that he was talking
I'm
to
not
all
supposed to
nod
be
their
able
heads.
to hear, right?
The group
Well-
will tell you probably if you
Yeah.
even care. It's not like it.
Yeah, no, I just, I don't know.
You're just being in character.
I was just trying not to like, not mix like player and character knowledge, you know.
This one
So,
I
like,
don't
I-
care about.
Go off if they tell me.
It's
you know?
more for the four that are there. He doesn't want them spreading news of what's gonna be said.
Okay, so we'll just say they filled me in after anyway. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll at least ask for permission first, but it'll probably. Anyways,
But the
mean,
four all nod in
regardless-
consent. What?
I was about to say, regardless, I'm probably gonna tell Gherkin. That's just my relationship with Gherkin.
I mean, you might not. I'm just saying there might be a situation where you just don't tell Turtle. Or be like, yeah, or going for like a magic pot of gold.
And he would totally believe it.
Yeah.
A tree stump of infinite bagels. Come with me.
that actually sounds like
Anyways.
a good idea right now.
God damn it, Matt. Anyways, after the four nod and give consent to what he said, he looks to you. What do you know about them? And that's to you, Vinnick.
They know they attacked the Adventurers Guild.
He goes even more pale and looks to Vera. Is this true? Yeah. They attacked Remington. Long story short, nothing happened except that they attacked, burned a few buildings, blew a few holes in the Adventurers Guild itself. Yada yada yada. Most of them have been killed, at least the ones that attacked. So on and so forth. The normal for them. He's not excited to hear this. He's happy that they didn't get anything, but
But didn't they? I say this to Vera. Didn't they attack here at the same time?
we don't know if it was them or not. We just assume that at this point. Speaking of, and she looks to him, what the hell did go on here?
He'd be getting called out.
All I know, I was away at the time and they couldn't get a message out. But what I was informed of were 4 lizard-like creatures that we have never seen before. tall, anywhere between 7 and 9 feet tall. Basically, he describes the kind of lizard-like people that Ave and Lekka would know.
No. What?
Ave visibly pales at that description.
Their armor was unlike anything we have ever seen. 4 claws, technically. 5. 3 in the front, 1 on each side. They had... Wait, how many fingers did the ones that you know of have?
I think you said they had 4?
That's
was
what
3.
I'm thinking.
Yeah, I think you said it was 3 and 1.
Was it 3 and 1? I thought it was 3 and 1 on each side.
I can't remember.
But I'm now referring to
take
their
notes on it?
hands.
Yeah,
No,
their hands,
remember.
not.
I'm now talking about their hands. I already described their feet.
I don't know. Didn't you take notes on it? Read.
Somewhere. But remember, I'm packing up stuff right now, and I
Oh,
think
fair
that
enough.
got packed by accident. But it's 4 fingers, and then their feet were 3 claws facing forward, and then 1 on each side of their leg, up a little ways, kind of like a raptor. But yeah, those of you who have not been to the other world that Lekka and Ave have been to have never heard of these creatures.
I will, after I get done shitting myself there for a hot moment, I will actually outright say it's like, well, I know at least 2 of us have seen these things before, if they are what you're describing.
Mm-hmm.
And it should be impossible for them to be here.
Yeah.
Are you saying we're dealing with planeswalkers?
No,
Planeswalkers, as far as we're aware, no.
they actively prevent planeswalkers.
At least this particular plane did.
Could the group have summoned them somehow?
As far as I'm aware, it should literally be impossible.
And yet they were here.
Vera?
But I'm going to say this to Lekka and Ave first. Remember, magic had been used to disguise whoever was here last.
True. But the fact that they chose that shape to disguise them is equally concerning.
Yeah.
True. Do we know it was magic to disguise it?
Yes, that was confirmed last time you were here.
Okay, I didn't know we knew. Okay, so if we knew that, then it has to be a planeswalker. Because they have to have seen that form, right? To change into it.
Well, you
No,
can draw a picture of something and show it to someone
Someone
else.
would have had to see it to make it.
Not necessarily.
How would you make it if you don't know what you're making?
If with that accurate of a description, that is a pretty fair assumption.
They would have had to
Because-
seen the side where you guys came from.
I switched to Draconic for a moment and asked Lekka, didn't Ugin say that they had even that they were at least heard of on the plane we were?
Planeswalkers?
No, the cult.
I don't remember. I don't think so.
They were.
Because
I
at the
doubt that.
time, I don't think we even knew about the this cult.
You didn't know about the cult, but you did hear about the... You heard about the cult, but the first time you actually heard about them was there.
I just like to say that Vinnick is squinting his eyes at the pair of you talking in a language he doesn't understand.
I know fancy languages too.
Do you know Draconic?
That was the saddest no I've ever heard.
It's like somebody stole your favorite flavor of ice cream and it was the last one in the fridge, kind of about.
That was adorable.
It was so cute.
I kind of understand what Binks is thinking, kind of.
Speaking of,
anybody
Binks
else-
looks up at you and kind of nudges you,
Oh, hi, buddy. I
and
give
he
him
starts
feature.
licking you. He like jumps up
Okay.
onto your shoulders and licks your face.
Ah, my body.
Okay, so if we first heard of this clan, this cult in the other
By the
the
way,
other
did you ever-
plane,
Sorry to interject. Did you actually ever come up with a proper name for it, Reed?
The world?
Yes.
Shit, I had at one point. What did I come up
I
with?
was gonna
Damn it,
say-
man!
I was about
No,
to say
no, no.
that silence
No, no,
was
no.
deafening.
no. This is the name of the other world. The world.
Fuck off.
There you go.
Fuck off. There are reasons that the realms is called the realms. It's not just me being lazy. There is a legit reason that you have not discovered yet.
Mutant
Oh
Reed.
no. I actually was
So
not
real.
making that. I was
Uh-huh,
not making a joke
uh-huh,
about that. I
uh-huh.
swear.
Uh huh.
I love you, Reed.
Uh huh. Go fuck yourself, Mad.
I don't know why you're the one even mad about it.
Okay. So, okay. Yeah, no, it's just been a while since we've done our adventures in that realm. So,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try to think about what it was called because I don't remember anymore.
mhm.
I have it written down somewhere. I think maybe.
So then
For now, the other world.
yeah.
okay, so then if we first heard of the clan in or cult, I keep wanting to call them clan, from while we were in this other plane, then
Use your words. I know words are hard.
then yeah, actually, it would make total sense for them to have a planeswalker.
Fucking Kirk.
Pet, you need to stop going on to my keyboard.
Ow! Ow!
What was
Yeah,
that?
you show that. That was the cat that went on the keyboard. She showed him.
Oh, I don't know why that was so fucking loud. Good Christ.
What?
What just happened?
It came through on the D&D Beyond. Or Roll20. Oh my god. That. Ow.
What?
What, the chat?
That
I think it was
ping
the
was
chat.
so fucking loud. Good
Like
lord.
I've been doing chat things
I
for a while
know.
now.
I know, but this is the first I've heard it. I think I just heard all of them at once.
All those other audio settings are on like 1%.
Ow! I might actually have to go check my shorts.
Okay, so we,
First check shorts, then levels.
me, Vinnick, Devin, and we don't know what they're saying.
When they were talking Draconic, no. Unless you know Draconic, no.
No, I don't.
So Vera should theoretically know this race too.
Yes.
Yes, that's right. I'm preventing you from playing with my microphone.
By the way, that race, because I did forget to tell you that, is basically Zathar.
Okay.
Sorry.
Zathr.
But
AR, sorry.
But yeah. I sidetracked back to the conversation as a whole, and I'm more. Well, before I continue, I switch back to Draconic. It's like I think they need to know what we know.
Yeah. No.
And I flat out tell the head mage, it's just like, we are probably dealing with a multiplanar threat.
As in what way? Demons and devils?
No.
As in entirely other worlds that most people would dream of seeing in their lifetime, let alone being able to go there.
He looked at you like you're crazy, by the way. He looks to Vera. What is this madman talking about, and why is he with you? Unfortunately,
I've been
he's
called
not
worse.
mad right now. What he speaks of is a... How do I put it? A being of more power than you or I even possess. To some extent.
Wait, what?
I'll
He
actually,
speaks of planewalkers. Planewalkers can travel the... You called it the multiverse, correct?
multiverse, yes.
As in, if it is multiple... Similar to the realms, how we have multiple realms that are overlapping each other. But they're all more or less the same, with just different climates and races in some of them. In this case, it is... completely different planets each time that have their own ecological systems, races, everything.
How does one travel through these different planes?
She looks
Very,
to
very carefully.
Ave and Lekka. Please, do tell us how you travel.
I'm still learning.
It'll be easier if I show you two things. And the first thing it's like I just need a moment. And I'm actually going to physically concentrate back onto my home plane.
Does he say home plane out loud?
No. But within a mere second, Ave is just gone.
Okay, and
Lekka.
wherever I would appear, I want
Yes.
to find something that definitely does not appear normally. Actually, no, I wouldn't be able to do that.
Give me 1 second, Ave. Lekka, where he is planeswalked, you see a rift. But only you see it.
Cool.
And you
I will
see a
stare
rift
at that
into
rift.
his plane. You see him walking around.
Okay.
It is a legit tear in space in how I'm making it work in this world.
That's exactly how it does work.
Exactly. But only other planeswalkers can see them, and they don't last long. And as you are
About a
looking
minute.
through it, you start seeing it. Within after about 20 seconds, it starts to close up on its own.
And before it closes, I actually walk back.
Cool.
And Ave, what were you saying before I went back to her?
I was going to see if I could bring a plane or something, and then I realized no, I wouldn't be able to bring something like that.
You actually
Is-
could, as long as that specific rift is still open once it's opened.
True.
You can't do
I-
it on
I
the
will-
initial jump, but once that rift is open, you have a very short amount of time to do it.
All right, I will grab a nearby flower that I definitely have not seen in the realms.
Easily done. Actually, give me a perception check.
Un momento.
And roll me a D100.
There's that.
Gherkin, you don't see Ave.
Good lord!
Did it just do it to you?
No,
No,
but
your
99!
roll.
Holy shit!
Oh, that. Oh, hi.
Yeah, you're on the planet in a completely unfamiliar spot, even to you. And yeah, everything is vastly different. Even with that low perception, you're able to find.
Just about anything.
You actually find a crystal that you have never seen in the realms before.
I grab it.
There are a bunch of them on the ground, as if they were just regular pebbles. And you bring it back. Before the rift closes, you walk right back through it. Everybody, as he disappears, you wait about 20 to 30 seconds after he disappears, and he's now walking back. For you, he walks out of nothingness, as if he were just invisible.
I smile as I return, and I ask the head mage, it's like, if you tell me you've seen one of these before, you're a liar, and a bad one at that. And I put the crystal in his hands.
He starts looking at it and is very confused and interested all at the same time. And as he studies it, he casts a spell. He casts Identify specifically.
Can we see out?
You can see shapes, but you can't tell exactly what anything is.
There's something large over there.
Portal shaped.
It's humanoid shaped, is all you can tell with how bad this glass is.
Very large human.
Can I sense that it's Gherkin?
I mean, my guy's pushing 500 pounds. There might be two people.
And also, while he's looking over the crystal, I'm going to ask him, it's like, do you have any way to scry into and see somebody's thoughts right now?
Into what?
Is there like a way you could
Can
look
you
into
read
my thoughts
minds?
right now? Yes, more or less. Read minds, read memories.
That it is something I can do.
Do it.
To you?
To me.
You don't want to do it to me, baby.
How far deep do you
Gherkin.
want me to go?
You've got 100 years of history you can look at. Do it.
Okay, he hands the crystal over to one of his people. Identify this.
100. I thought he was a human.
I am.
No, I whispered that to Bank. Sorry. Maybe you heard it.
You don't hear anything, Gherkin. He looks at you. This will be painful if you want me to go that deep.
Oh, leave it alone. Leave it alone, JR. Leave it alone.
I'm not touching that.
Swallow it. Fight it.
You're welcome.
Must bite the earth.
Anyways.
And it took me about a second to register what was happening, because the next words out of my mouth would have definitely made it a fuck of a lot worse.
All I gotta say is, thank God my kids are here tonight. The whole fucking house would be awake.
I just look at him and I say, do it.
All right. He casts
For
the
fuck's
spell.
sakes, I've been trounced around by Vera.
And as soon as you say do it, the spell is cast, because it's an instantaneous cast for his level. And instantly, because he goes immediately 50 years back, at least.
Is he a level like 20?
Probably.
Close.
Nah, he's got to be at least a journeyman plumber.
Anyways, you feel a kind of pain you have never experienced before. You feel your mind being torn apart, Ave.
Well, I'm not hiding anything from him at the moment.
It's still
I am
he's
letting
still having to
these
go through
memories flow
so
freely.
quickly. It's
True.
not he's not reading your physical mind. He is going into your past. There's a difference.
He's using a chainsaw to find a small memory.
Memories, plural.
More
yeah,
or less.
he's-
But
Going into a surgical maneuver with a chainsaw.
yeah. Because you said to go far back. So he is
That's
just
about how far back he would need to ago.
He's gone through now about 50 years, and I mean, for you, it feels like it's been years since he started this, when it's only been a second or two. But your mind feels like it is being torn apart at its very core. For you, it feels beyond years. It feels like it's been your entire lifetime of just pain. And then out of nowhere, pain's gone.
Cat.
I just offer a little smile. It's like, well, that was unpleasant.
You are visibly sweating and about to fall over. With how painful it was. It was beyond unpleasant.
But it's still the whole me thing. It's just like, I'm gonna fight through it. I'm not dropping this time.
Anybody want to insight check him? Because
No.
it is the sweat is obvious right now. You can tell he's in excruciating amount of
I
pain.
feel Lekka would pass that automatically.
I
I
think
don't have any ability to help him, so.
No, there's
think
not.
So, well, there's one thing I think he would do if I score high enough.
And as I'm sitting there swaying on my feet, I ask the mage, I go, what did you think of Dominaria?
You see him he's just trying to process what he saw. Very puzzled look on his face. And he looks at you. He's trying to talk, but he can't make a word come out of his mouth. Like, his mouth opens and closes. Dumbstruck look on his face.
Oh. Alright, cat. Down you go.
Lol's doing.
And now, this next part's going to absolutely blow your mind if that didn't already. There are thousands of worlds, just each as unique as the ones you just saw. And there's 2 people in this room that can go there. So, do I still seem like a madman?
Well, for giving me permission to do that to your mind, yes, but not for the reason I thought. And he just gives you a small smile, as in you're a dumbass for allowing that kind of thing.
And I just shrug. It's just like, physically I've endured about the same. And I look at both Lekka and Vera.
Gherkin's roaming.
He's trying to find a way into the shell. And yeah, no, there's no way. The scratches do nothing. You don't hear or see anything.
Trying to ram it right now.
Yeah.
It's in character. He wouldn't give up.
Yeah.
And yeah, by the way, Gherkin, all you're doing is hurting yourself. And each time you do that, by the way, 1 point of damage.
Alright, I'll keep that going.
That's what I say. It's in character. He would do it.
Oh my god.
We're gonna have to roll a random number generator to see if he completely misses us, if he's mid-charge when that drops.
Oh, I already was planning on that.
Oh, god
See, here's the thing. He would run into the mages first. He would probably bowl some of them over and trip over them at the same time.
Does someone want to fill the rest of us in who have no clue what you're talking about?
Vic seconds that.
I showed him the memories of one of my first planeswalks.
The way that it was described
you
to
guys
me.
did? And I point to him and Lekka. The thing you guys did when you didn't come with us
Yes.
Yes.
to that other place,
Yes.
Yes.
the place you said was scary.
Ish. Vera scarier.
We say scary, but it was more of technologically advanced.
Scary as in unknown.
Is,
He's jumping on it now.
wait, is this where are we theorizing this cult is from a different place?
Maybe not from a different place, but definitely a
They have-
multiplanar threat.
They definitely have at least one person in their retinue that has a planeswalker.
Can you guys
Ability.
identify each other?
Yeah.
So if we get you close enough, we can see whom the traveling
Yeah.
person is.
Yes
Ish.
and no.
We
I
can
know
tell
for- I-
ish.
I know there are ways to suppress or even completely subdue one spark. I do not know how to do it. But I know
By the
that
way,
ways exist.
Gherkin, are you still charging this thing?
Right this second, I'm walking over towards this mage over here. I'm at 34 HP, if you're wondering.
You want to do it one more time, see if it works?
Don't do
I
it.
mean, now I kind of do.
Oh boy.
I was about to
You
go
had
try
to give
to.
him the idea.
I mean, I was about to try to go intimidate a mage. This might be a better idea.
Oh, please be my guest. Want to jump over to Gherkin really quick because we've been with you guys a long time. I want to see what happens here. Go intimidate the mage, please.
I mean, I'd rather do this idea because I was kind of terrified to do it, considering everything I've seen today.
Devin, you might want to back up.
But
So I
You
stop
guys
when I
don't
hit
know what's
something?
going on inside. You have no idea what's about to
Yes.
happen. Then it go back in
Yes.
place.
Well, I'm glad
Yep.
I'm in the very back.
I mean, I
All
was
you hear is H2O.
I need you.
Oh, look who's in direct line of
No,
fire.
Gherkin.
Oh, I love it.
Gherkin, before you do that, roll me a D100 and then a D20. Just those.
Okay.
Like I'm gonna die. Like it has all the potions.
wait, what?
Clear. I've thought about raging like so many times, but like I haven't. So no matter
Oh.
what happens, think of that.
Is the circle?
Hello.
Is it down?
No,
No.
you have no idea what's about to happen.
We don't know what's happening, so there's nothing we can do.
So why did the mages split?
You don't know.
Hello.
Hello. No, cat, stop.
Welcome to the recording.
Goodbye. All right.
Alright.
Give me 1 second.
God, did he get a 5 on a 100?
On the
Oh, yes. The-
yeah.
The rolls are coming tonight.
Oh,
shit.
this is gonna be
Oh,
glorious.
Like I said, no matter what happens, just please remember I didn't rage. This still could have been worse.
Well, Gherkin's gonna die. Lekka's gonna die.
Okay,
We all die sometime.
let me
Our
do the
healer, though?
let me do some stuff really quick.
If we
Oh my god, where's my character sheet? How heavy am I? 6'2", 470 pounds.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry
Okay.
about that. I had to grab
How so?
something.
How?
His movement is very. He's obviously dashing. So it would, to be fair, it would be 60, which is exactly that.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
body.
Uh-huh.
So-
Okay.
Are we gonna die?
We have no idea. Charge at the dome at full speed, please. And by doing so, I mean, oh God, I don't. What am I gonna have you roll here? Like, what the hell?
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
just
it's
count
just
profit.
it's sheer. It sounds like sheer athletics to me. It's just sheer raw power.
Then it would be strength.
Which is athletics
Yeah.
which is strength. Athletics is strength based. There we go. Words.
Yeah, boy.
Roll me in athletics at advantage.
Oh fuck.
Lekka, Shayara, roll me a dex saving throw at disadvantage.
I don't know how to do that.
Roll your
okay.
dex saving throw twice, and whatever the lower one is what you are
Oh
getting.
yeah, because
Oh my God, that roll is terrible. A 4 and a 2.
Oh.
Wow. Okay.
Is that a
No.
Uh-oh.
Uh huh.
Reed?
oh.
What?
Reed, is the dexterity you said?
Saving
Dex
throw.
saving throw. It's in the
How did-
saving throw box.
Oh, I see. I see. Okay,
Let's roll that
And then
twice.
that. Well, all right.
I'll let you play.
Okay.
I'll accept the second
Oh
one.
wow.
Okay. So.
Well, somebody has to feed Binks when I'm gone.
So long and thanks for all the fish.
What? Oh, I'm pretty sure that if you live through this, you'll
I rolled
probably
that wrong. Take off
Binks
3.
will probably be eating
17.
very well
So
on
17.
a turtle bisque for a hot while.
All
Oh,
3
yes.
of you take 17 points of damage.
Fuck.
Oh.
Wait, where's the turtle?
Please describe what happened, Reed.
I'm about
Ran
to.
into us.
I'm trying to find where Gherkin is first so I can put him into the bubble now.
Oh, I'm like inside Shayar.
Oh, okay. So you already
That's
So
put your-
I probably like these two probably should have been like launched backwards towards the wall. To be fair.
Oh no, yeah, that's what I was actually already working on. You charge so hard, and as soon as you're about to hit the bubble, Gherkin, it
My
splits
head
just
is down,
wide
like looking at the
enough
ground.
for you to go through. You tackle Lekka, who then runs into Shayara. You push them both back 5 feet because that's as far as they both can go. You have now pinned both of them to the dome. So
To
good
like the
job.
back of the dome.
Yes.
All right.
No.
So
And all
how
3 of
do
you
I-
are now pro.
So wouldn't that mean that the dome is broken? So
Nope.
wouldn't it go away?
They opened up like a single
He
like,
opened it.
a
He
sliver, like a
literally
door.
made it wide enough because he was getting annoyed with the turtle trying to get back in. That he let him come in and basically tackle you two. He didn't realize how far he was gonna charge.
Hello, Gherkin.
What's the thing for prone? I don't remember. The snail now.
Sure.
Devin would 100% just start fucking
So-
laughing.
I wanna stand up, back up a second. First I want to check Shayara and Lekka. Like, are they breathing? Like, are they all right?
Are you two dead?
Like you breathing?
Vinnick just does the
I don't
Picard.
look at Lekka looking for signs of life.
Vinnick is just doing the Picard face palm right there.
Then I turn around to the rest of the group, like, guys, I did it! I broke the bubble.
And as you're saying
So-
that, you see the bubble still up.
Wait, what's going on?
So when I get up, I'm gonna look at Gherkin and I'm gonna be like, "You're not gonna be alive when I get done with you."
I love how this is
What do you mean?
cleric.
I did the thing. I got it. I got it.
Being I'm standing right here, I was actually going to help Lekka and Shayara both up.
Ow! My body.
Yes,
know-
I just counted it as all 3 of you fell 60 feet, by the way, because of his mass and charging at you two.
You know,
What?
Shayara,
And you
now
two
you
were-
know how I feel.
What do you mean?
And I'm gonna say this: it was disadvantaged because you two were in the middle and had nowhere to really go.
But I had both of them on me, so I'm like, ow, on the floor. I have not moved up.
Yeah,
I'm
but
glad
I
you guys
took
caught
the
up and made
full
my.
front of the head,
Yeah,
so
but you banged into my body as a cushy pillow, and I slapped against a hard bubble. So I have probably a concussion. I don't know.
I
Appreciate you guys letting me know I can stop now.
I'm kind of chuckling as I'm picking Lekka up, and I go, Lekka, remember the cliff face?
is this karmic? Is this a karmic retribution for that? Because I did not mean to do that.
I didn't do anything. Ow!
Feel funny.
What, Vidic had the trap
Lekka?
at the top of the
Lekka?
ladder?
Has anybody found my left arm? I can't feel it anymore.
Lekka,
Yes.
what do you count trying to figure that out? Wisdom or intelligence?
For figuring what out.
If that's karmic retribution.
Channel divinity.
No.
But he is onto something there. I think wisdom actually probably would be very
Well, I'd
accurate.
say if you have the channel divinity high enough, you could like basically have a conference call with your god and be like, "Hey, did I deserve this because of my past actions?"
It's not required for the god to answer. It really depends on the role.
Well, yes, it depends on the role, but
And
think
that can
that's
only
fine.
be done once a week, and she's nowhere near high enough level.
okay.
Like I said, I do think Vinnick's onto something here. I think it would probably be a wisdom check of some sort.
First of all, that was Divin.
Divin, sorry.
And yeah,
yeah.
give me a wisdom, just straight wisdom check.
I'm not implying that.
Oh,
You have absolutely.
So
Actually,
you have a concussion too.
no, Lekka. Here's what you think. You think it is 100% your god herself punishing you for what you did when you became a planeswalker. To Ave.
If it's that low, like me, like leaning over her saying, "Hey, are you alright?" Can like she hallucinate me as her god? reaching
No.
down?
no,
But it's really
because
me.
That's not
No.
how this is happening. It's she asked Ave a question after
But-
she got up.
Let's be honest, I'm glad I'm not the one that was flung against a wall this episode.
There's
Oh,
always
we're
next
not done
week,
yet.
kids.
Yeah, no shit.
by the way, that is off of an 18.
You got a nat 1.
I know. Hmm.
So, what's with the bubble doohickey?
And by the way,
It's
you
called
see,
a privacy bubble
What's
to
that?
prevent people from outside of the bubble from hearing or being able to read lips.
It doesn't work too good. You can run right through it.
They let you in, numbnuts.
Still in pain.
So,
Still in
Gherkin,
pain.
Oh, I'm in pain
you-
too, which is
Ave
probably.
is very clearly doing a very poor job of holding in laughter at this point.
so
but then
what
again,
you
so
could
is
say-
the head of the Mage Association. He's kind of just covering up his mouth, like one arm crossed, one arm covering up his mouth, one arm up, hand covering the mouth, and just trying not to laugh.
And probably is kind of a halfway body moving away from everybody, so that way he's like halfway turned away.
Nope, he's just
Oh,
flat
so
out
they-
looking at you, but trying not to laugh.
So they
right
let
now.
me. So you guys need some muscle?
Vinnick walks over to Gherkin and is like, Gherkin, just come over here. Just come over here. Follow me.
What's up? What's up? What you got?
Pull a chicken out of your ring. Sit down. Let's talk.
So what you could say is they're a little shell shocked.
Oh. I'll
No.
Ah!
No.
Oh.
No.
And you
Fuck
said
you.
I was bad.
You are, but no.
So I do want to sit down and take out a chicken, but go. So what's going on here?
Can I get a little help?
Beans comes
Nice
over to
buddy.
you and
You'll be fine.
I said I was helping both Lekka and Shayara off the ground.
yeah, Binks also helps you up, Shayara. He gives you his body for you to lean on to get up.
I'm fully leaning on Binks now.
So, on a scale of turtle shell to brick wall, how'd that feel, Shayara?
Oh, fuck you.
I mean, Devin would have 100% said the shell shock joke in character.
I know he would have. It's a problem.
Back to the task at hand.
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
gonna say this now. This convo will go on for a while because there's a lot to discuss. Do you guys want to end it here on that funny note, where it's easy to remember where to pick up?
I mean,
I
I'm
think
good with
I think that
going.
might be a good idea because you do have something to discuss with us.
Yes.
I have a few
So that
things,
way
yeah.
we're not going too late.
And I know one person here is running on very, very few hours of sleep and lots of caffeine.
2 people.
Buckets of caffeine.
2 people. My point.
I've been up since midnight.
Got me beat.
Why
About
do you
1
really
hour.
do this to yourselves?
But I did go to sleep at about. No, it was like 10. It wasn't too bad. I get it.
The reason I'm doing this to myself is because I have to work a swing shift tomorrow.
Oh,
Ew.
I'm sorry.
And
Well,
then I work a swing shift on Thursday, and then on Friday I'm on overnights again.
It's pleasant.
Yeah, which is why I am going to say we are going to end it here. I'm going to end stream really quick, and then I'll be back. We'll do our after action, and then I'm going to let you guys know a couple things.
Okie
So
dokies.
who was it that went in first? That was Shayar, right? When we first got here to talk to the mages?
You were all teleported in.
I will be right back, myself.
No, I mean, when we first came upstairs here, like,